So this is Raidou part maybe 6 or something along those lines. So yeah, y'all. We are kind of in like chapter 6 ish with it at the time of this, recording and all that stuff. But yeah, y'all. So we got this we got to do and a lot of other stuff though. So a little bit of apologies from the Raidou content, because yeah, the Raidou content I have been lacking on, and I'm not gonna hold you with the edits. I've definitely been slacking, but for now, and y'all might hear the fireworks out there. I apologize. It's on the 4th of July. You know how that is. But yeah, y'all. So yeah, as you see right here, the first thing we're gonna go out there and do is we're gonna go out there and fight Oberon and Titania, whatever you prefer to call her. So let us go ahead and let us get into the video. Does it sound good? Oh, where could you be going? All you need to do is stay here and allow me to love you. This spell's a new one to me, but it seems to be cutting us from the outside world. There must be a way out. You. I must apologize for my wife's behavior. Despite having me at her side, she still craves beautiful young men. Where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself. I am the fairy King Oberon. Think you do us solid? We've got better things to do than we spend our rest of our lives here. Let me see. It may be somewhat poor solution, but how about this? It's called Fickle Dew. It's a love potion of sorts. After being sprinkled with the dew, one falls in love with the first person of the opposite sex one sees. I shall lend it to you. Raidou obtained Fickle Dew. When you approach my wife, look and open it and just sprinkle that onto her. It shall then appear at once before her, she will fall for being new. That shall lose all interest in you, and you shall be set free. Best of luck, then. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a fight. I know it is. No, why do you stare at me so? Do you have something to tell me? Raidou sprinkles Titania with the Fickle Dew. Now, Titania, gaze upon my splendor. Oberon, what was I thinking, ignoring a man such as wonderful as you? Water under the bridge, my dear. As for him, may I use him for a page? What? Of course, do with him as you please or wish. Oberon, you. When I learned of Tatiana's plan to lure you here, I devised a counterplan of my own. It allowed me to change my fickle wife's heart again and gain a beautiful page in one fell swoop. You know you're gonna die, right? Like, you can't beat me. A brilliant plan, if I do say so myself. What a fine pair they make. Look, pal, we're out of here. We have a mission to accomplish. And if I say no, then you'll die. Wait, what the heck is your point? Then you'll be the latest in a long line of demons in our wake. Interesting. I like to see that. Come, Tatiana. Let us take the boy and his belligerent cat upon his offer. I'm excited to punish such a beautiful boy. I shall enjoy this tremendously. I mean, well, you can die. Alright, I guess you can die then. Let's go then. Tatiana, let us join forces the way husband and wife should. And teach this whelp some pain. Well, no one cares about you, so, hey, works for me. Well, yeah, you're dead, you stupid cow. Like, why the heck would you not do anything? Oh. Nope. Nope. You thought, didn't you? I mean, it's fine. I'll beat the brakes off him. It's fine. Back off. And not healing. Get the seat back. Yeah! Weave. Come on, fight back! Yeah, fight back! I don't care, fight back! Fight me! Get that kick. How can I lose? Of course, it's a terrible dream. Oh, that it ended soon. Stupid bum. Hate you. There you go. We got that skill finally. We definitely need that gold sword sooner or later. And we got gold sword anyway. Yeah, baby. There we go. What are you doing? We lost because of you. How dare you blame me for this utter debacle? The blooms of the rose. Guess that love potion doesn't last so long. That's it. I don't even want to look at you. Me neither. Can I go back? What a pair. I guess that's the way the married life shakes out, huh? That's something I'm eager to dig into myself. What a waste of our time. Let's get back to the maid case. But yeah, y'all, last time we have left off on this game, technically a lot of things have happened. A lot of things have happened. But the main thing in particular was the fact that I want to say this. We went out there and we fought a couple in particular. By the time I see it, y'all see it, but like, yeah, we fought two couples. Well, fought a couple, which is that King Oberon and the other person who just kept spamming nothing but sleep attacks. Sorry, Natural AC, but y'all, I keep accidentally. Here's the crazy thing, man. My bad, y'all. I keep accidentally hitting the natural thing over here. I keep hitting this, so it's gonna hurt her a little bit. So that's my bad. But I honestly accidentally hit her a little bit too hard, so that's my bad. But yeah, y'all, we got everything straight with that. So we're cooking on that, and we're gonna go out there. I want to level up a little bit more before I keep going, but we're just gonna go ahead and breeze through this and then just get to the game. So my bad. We need to go here. So I think we need to talk to Garen real quick. Raidou. I wanted to take this opportunity to ask you. Did you see it at the Tento Sanctuary? The process of your visit there. Did you see the Hojitron? Yes, I saw it. So you've seen it. Then in theory, Don spoke the truth. Raidou, cutting ties with the Tsukada family is a good idea in theory. For both Raidou and myself. Are you referring to me, Raidou, or another Raidou that I don't know about in particular? Because if that's the case, hey, look, I don't know what you mean by that. I know you're referring to me as, in a different way like that, but I mean, I can't say that. You're probably talking about another Raidou, but go ahead, though. Ugh. What's wrong, bro? That man needs some rest. That man needs some rest. My apologies. In theory, there's no need to worry. I simply became exhausted in the process of fighting the Fukushi. Raidou, please leave all further matters pertaining to the Tsukada village to me. Farewell. But I don't care about you. I need to talk to him and give him something. You don't have to make such a big fuss over me. I ain't planning to use the looks anymore. Hojitron's done already. Now I just gotta sit back and wait for the hole in the sky to open. It's already been decided. I'm gonna be King Abaddon. Hey, Raidou. You sure did a number on me before. What'd you come all the way down here for? Here, take the letter. Kane wrote this to me? I ain't never got a letter before. Yeah, take it. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. Kane, you don't get it. It's almost. I can become King Abaddon and save you. You'll be able to make the cream puffs till your heads fall off. Crazy. That was some present you brought me, huh, Raidou? Well, I mean, she told me to bring it to you. And she said it was going to be a jail. I thought it was going to refer to the jail that's in the other thing, but I mean, hey, I'll still take it out. So, thank you in return. I'll give you a special invite to our secret place. Not even my dad knows about this one. Consider yourself lucky. came through the Centipede Road, right? So you must have a Tento talisman. Yeah, I do. I do. Why do you ask? Pass me that thing for a sec. I won't do nothing to it. Trust me. And take it. I mean, it's not like I'm going to go there anytime soon, am I? Don bit his finger and dripped it in his blood with the Tento talisman. Okay, that sounds interesting, I guess. That'll do it. There's a reservoir around these parts called the Tento Spring. Actually, I know about Tento Springs. I've been there multiple times and nothing's happened when I went there. So what's up with that? Take that Tento talisman and look around the third well. Okay. Don't forget, you're the third one. If you go there, you'll get to meet the Ushibito. Okay. Ushibito. They all that high and mighty like the old woods. You be civil to the Bito, alright? And he don't show his face too often, but if he is there, you might be able to meet the Lord of the Tento Sanctuary, the one who taught me about King Abaddon. Okay, third well, alright? And tell them Bito I said hi. See ya. Alright. That's the base well. Okay, no, don't do anything with that. The third one, right? Yep, that's the third one. I need to hit that one. Okay, so let's do that. Insert the talisman. Because it said do it for third one only, so. The water in the wells was sighted, revealing a hidden passageway. Where are we? He's here. He's really here. The human from the well. Just as the prophecy said. Prophecy? Oh, finally, she will come. Great Ma in the sky is watching. The Mishi Bito, the broken. I don't know what they're trying to say here. I don't know what she's trying to say here. The stunted? Like, I don't know what you want to say at this point. Yeah, these bots are getting annoying to deal with. Alright. Okay, I gotta figure out what you're trying to say. We'll be saved. I don't know what they were trying to say there. I must tell the Lord. Okay. They're all over here like, what the heck is this guy doing? This one, like, what are we doing here, bro? Bro, what is they doing, bro? I'm just out here like, can I get something going? What did he call himself? Uchi Bito? Unscripted Tento. Tento revealed part 2. Sounds like Don was woofing when he told us all that stuff about the back of cell. Then what about the other one? We meet the one Don called the Lord of the Tento Sanctuary? So what bridge are they referring to exactly? Oh, this right here? Oh, I didn't know they were talking about this. Okay, what's up? You're the human from the well? Your arrival here wasn't a prophecy. Prophecy? Someone prophesized coming here? Hey, talk about it, man. The Lord told us. The human from the well has 2 names. When I ask the human's true name, the one from the well, I will know for certain. Tell me your name, not the one you inherited, your true name. I'm assuming you mean by this? Oh. What? Deshaun Johnson. That name. That fierce sounding name. I mean, I don't know if it's that fierce sounding, but go for it. It is the same as the name in our Lord's prophecy. Oh. Behind the prophesied one. I felt so what's present behind him. We already know who you are, man. Look, I've been out here trying to think who the heck you are. There's only one person that I think you are, and I think we know who you are. Look, I'm gonna be honest. There's two catches. One, you have blonde hair like the one in SMT3. Every time I see something dealing with blonde hair, it's always Lucifer at this game, bro. I ain't got time for you, bro. You gotta leave me alone. Oh, I wanted to meet you, my lord. Lord Beelzebub. Beelzebub, I see. To he who calls himself Mishibito. It seems that I am the Lord of the Flies. Wait, Beelzebub? Wait, what? You're Beelzebub? That ain't no way you're Beelzebub. You gotta be like, ain't no way you think your name Beelzebub. I ain't gonna lie. You don't look like no Beelzebub. So I don't know about that one. You've done well to come here, Deshaun Johnson. If you're here, then I think I may safely tell you this. Since I appear differently to this Monsieur Bito than I do to you. A man's actions may bestow hope upon some and not others. So, the spark you know as the Luxus leashed in what you today call the capital. It has tipped into capital's balance in favor of misfortune. According to the scriptures that contain God's words to man. When the people obtain the key which opens the bottomless pit, the king who is the abyss will descend upon us from that pit. I believe you call him Abaddon. Oh, our Lord has prophesied. Our Savior is coming. King Abaddon is coming. We're just looking at him like, what the heck is this guy talking about? The bottomless pit will open once the people despair in God, sufficient to become the key. Despair in God is, after all, to despair of this world that God has made. The future of the capital's denizens, now that the balance has swung towards misfortune, my misfortune will only breed more misfortune, won't it? Could. We'll see what happens though. Imagine it. A future where one can expect nothing but misfortune. I mean, do you think that the capital's citizens can bear it without despairing in the world God has made? Like I was like, I don't care what you're saying. He disappeared. Lord Beelzebub. I don't know how much stock we can put into what this kid or that kid said, but I know this much. He was talking about the capital, and that means we can't ignore it. Let's go back to Fukuoka Inn, Jijan. Rumi ought to know about this. Oh, distract us here. Understood. They said, nah, you gonna go out there and do this today. Welcome back, Raidou. Good timing. I got an interesting call from Ty back at the capital. I don't know what to make of it. She just kept saying the capital's in trouble over and over. She hung up before she could explain what it was all about. I don't think we can ignore this. Jayshawn, remember what that young man at the Tento Sanctuary said? The capital's luck is tipping the wrong way thanks to those Luxes. And no sooner do we find that out when Ty calls, scared out of her head about some emergency. Hard to call that coincidence, wouldn't you say? Something wrong, Raidou? You've been staring at Goto all day. Well, wait, hold on. Does he not know that Goto can actually, now that I think about it, why don't we tell him that, yeah, Goto can actually talk? Like, literally, and just show him a trick, and we could just, or we could, hear what the cat's thoughts are. Why don't we say something along those lines? It's not like we can't approve it or not. Then literally, we can just make go-to say, "Hey, do this for me, and I got you." And you can talk to him like a regular person. What's he gonna say about that? If you two are having a powwow, I want in too. What the heck's a powwow? Now I gotta look at what powwow is. Think about that thing, bro. To be very. All right, hold up. Yeah, now I need to know what a powwow is. Yeah, give me a powwow meaning or definition. Yeah, yeah. Because I was thinking of something else. Understood. So it could be offensive to the culture, but yeah, okay, yeah, okay, understood. It could be offensive to the other culture though, but it just means to gather around, get around. All right, let's go, let's go, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Right, explain the circumstances of the investigation to Narumi. Hey, now that doesn't sound good. So what you're saying is, if people lose hope in life because of all their bad luck, their spirit will become a key, and the king who is the abyss will reign. It's just my hunch for now, but if the capital is being plagued by misfortune because of the luck locusts, then the king of who is the abyss is King Abaddon, right? That's how I'm thinking it. So if the people of the capital fall into despair over their ill luck, wouldn't that mean King Abaddon will appear in the capital? Yep, that's what it seems like. Jason, he told us that Tatsumi was the Dark Realm. He led us straight to the Shibito's doorstep. Everything that young man we met at the Tento Sanctuary says it's too accurate to ignore. The Mishibito called that things he said a prophecy. That sounds true, sadly. Darn, this looking worse and worse. My unpleasant hunches have a way of coming true. Well, we're done with the Sukigata case. Now we need to find out what kind of trouble Tai was spooked about. I know you just got here, but it's time to go back to the capital. Let's go. They take us all the way back there. We gonna have to go over there, Chief. Okay, now that Akane's a blushing bride and Don's in the slammer for betraying Sukigata, I'd say the case of Miss and Don is about wrapped up now. Too bad we didn't have any time to slap each other on the back before coming back to Capital. Tai sounded half hysterical when she called about the Capital. Plus, the master of the Tento Sanctuary warned us about the coming of the King Abaddon. I hope I'm just reading too much into this. Sorry, I had to make sure I multitask that thing. Alright. Alright, close that window. Parsec, no, I'm not talking about you. Hey, I feel like I've used this line before, but Home Sweet Home at the Narumi Detective Agency. Nothing's better than this. Not that earthquake, though. Oh, for the love of an earthquake, right when I get home? Well, I'm gonna put some coffee. Put on some coffee. Fugurico NT was good, but nothing beats a mug of. Oh, I was about to say, I was waiting for earthquake, but I guess it didn't happen till last second. Righto. Does this seem like a coincidence to you? Do quakes usually happen one after the other like this? Not really. Maybe it's what Ty was going on about over the phone. You think that this is the trouble she said was happening in the capital? At Guppy. Jay Sean. Remember the things we heard at the Tento Sanctuary? Mostly the stuff about King Abaddon. Wrote down whatever I found strange in my notebook. Searching King Abaddon, Abaddon the capital. Hey, right out. I know we just got back, but after we take a little rest, let's go out again. That's got me wondering what kind of trouble she met. Let's meet up with her first thing. Right, let's pop this up. Okay, let's see. It should be a spot. Or could be. I guess the game's confirming it. Cause wait, doesn't it seem funny to you that there's been so many? Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of used to them at this point. In this game, at least, I'm just kind of used to it. Oh, why? Visit Mr. Kuzunoha and Mr. Narumi too. So often, my establishment is brightened by both of you at once. Good work, Ty. This isn't some kind of sort of mercy, is it? Please do let me know if I could be some assistance. Awfully kind of you. We're actually looking for Tai or Tai. Fortunately, I can't say I have seen Mrs. Asakura today. I see. Dead end already, huh? Can't think of anywhere else Tai might be. That's facts, I know. I'm thinking, is there anyone else who might know where Tai is? Or Tai is? Yep, I already know. Right there. Someone that can talk about him. You're looking for a dame, right? The Asakura girl? Okay, so you know about her. Okay, cool. What's up? Yeah, I might know where she is, but my throat's so dry I'm having trouble talking. Have a Midas pop? My throat way for good. Man, Midas pop. Give it to him. Right, there's no way I'm letting you pay for this. Dude, I need to get this job done, man. I might have a pretty stiff tab, but I can be generous all the same. We'll just write it off as an expense. That way we can stick Mr. Narita with the bill. Works for me. Ruby ordered a Midas Pop from the owner. The trucker showed the Midas Pop. Ah, that is spot. Thanks, kid. I need that. So get this. I've had my wallet stolen every day for a week now. A week? That's too unlucky to be normal. Maybe those looks are causing this too. I was so down about it, I just came here to talk about it. But then you showed up and bought me a drink. Maybe the world ain't bad after all. You're asking about the Asakura dame, right? You ever been to Ishigami-cho? It's a tiny place. It's just a shrine and not much else. For some reason, there's been a young dame going there all the time. Walks up and down the town and with that camera in hand. That's all I know. Sorry if it ain't that helpful. A young woman carries a camera around that fits the bill for Tai. Alright. Ishigami-cho. We'll have to take the streetcars. Let's go. Yeah, that looks like her right there. But do y'all not see her? Look at her doing her move, bro. Like, look. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna have it up there for people that can just see it. Now she want to do that move all of a sudden. Okay, bad. Cool. Good. Let's talk to her. Ah, found you, Tay. Oh, Narumi. And Raidou too? You're here because of that phone call. I forgot to mention I was in Ishigami-cho, but you still found me. I said to work, boys. Well, no, I just went up there and paid a man a drink so we could just get to you. That's it. I mean, so that's all I could do. Oh, Raidou, I nearly forgot. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. What's up? Heard this strange dream. I've been captured by some louses in Tsukigata village. You turned yourself over to them to save me. You know, it's nothing. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my job, you know, as a hero. I do the same today, you know? Funny thing is, it was a dream, but I felt sore all over when I woke up. And this is in my pocket. What is this thing? Whatever it is, you can have it right out. Raidou obtained a pagan silver. Or is it a pagan silver? I don't know. I'm saying pagan silver. Back to the story. You came in just in time. Feast your eyes on this. The heck is that? I don't know what that is. You see that big tower? The locals are saying that this thing up and came out of the ground. Whoa, whoa. How's that possible? Is this the really big thing you told me about over the phone? More excellent detective work, Narumi. I was researching that tower and came across some local Ishigami-cho lore. Go for it. They say there's a giant catfish that lives beneath Ishigami-cho and causes earthquakes. Yeah, And that on cue. I had a hiccup and a cough at the exact same time. That did not feel good. Just like that. People here seem to think those quakes are being caused by the giant catfish. That tower is supposed to pin down that giant catfish so it doesn't cause any trouble. Kind of like spiking an eel's eye to cut in the cutting board to prepare for it for cooking. Huh, so that tower is acting like a spike to stop the giant catfish from thrashing around. Hey, you're good guesser. Sorry to steal my thunder here. Sorry, Tay. Keep going. So if the tower popped up out of the ground like that, the giant catfish is loose. So beat up a catfish? And that's supposedly the cause of these quakes we're feeling. But what I think is this kind of folklore. It's actually a warning to a future generation about mystical phenomena. A warning. This is just my hunch, but the Lord Ishigami that the folklore talks about is probably actually the god Ishigami that confines the giant catfish. If you do some research on Lord Ishigami, I'm pretty sure we'll dig up more on the tower and the quakes. I'm having a hard time finding out where to start. No one seems to know much about Lord Ishigami. Maybe you might be. I look surprised. Read her mind. Read her mind. There we go. Looks like else could be heard. I know of some people who can read minds. Mister, are you the Dove Summoner Raidou? Yep. Great, I'm so lucky to have met you here in Ishigami-cho. You're the protector of the capital, aren't you? Yep. Right, you know this girl? Shut up, man, shut up. Hey, let me talk. Okay, I'm only telling this because it's you right now. Tower that's protruding from the earth, that's Ishigami. You can go inside Lord Ishigami if you want. Go inside, you mean that tower? I heard you. I know your secret. You're a real smoothie, Raidou. That dame wouldn't say boo to me when I tried to interview her. Well, that's because you ain't got that ability like I do. You ain't got that riz like I do. Hey, Vortex, how you doing? And hey, Kayla, how you doing as well? Sorry, I couldn't get that message till the last second. I don't know when that message was out there, but how y'all two doing? So the tower itself is Lord Ishigami. Never thought of that. Well, Tay, why are you always in my business? Can I go out there and do my job? As, you know, I don't know, Raidou Kuzunoha, the guy that's supposed to fight? Or the guy that's supposed to be a detective? You don't really do that, apparently. You just kind of get in my way. So can you kind of hop off? Like, you kind of all on my meat. Pause on that. But it's technically true. Hey, Sweet Cheeks, think you could tell me more of that story? She's like, girl, I will beat the brakes off you. I've been waiting for you inside Lord Ishigami. Give me the cold shoulder. And she went through you. Huh? What? Wait, that girl. Come inside the stone pillar. Won't you? I'll be waiting, mister. Well, that answers your question, ma'am. But yeah, she disappeared. That was a ghost? A ghost? Uh-oh, Ty, not again. I'm alright. If I got all weak need every time I saw a ghost, I'd never be able to do my job. Well, look, first time you were out there asleep by that one thing. So, honestly, I can't say nothing about that at this point. You a freak? What do you mean I'm a freak? I'm just doing my job as, you know, Raidou Kuzunoha. The guy that has to fight Ishigamis. I gotta fight catfishes. I have to go out there and fight. I don't know what at this point. I'm fighting nothing but spiders, angry cows that want to troll me the entire time. I gotta deal with weird spirits and weird Yoshitsunes the entire time trying to fight me. Or my Sakatos that are out the way. Or literally Lucifer in this game. I can't tell at this point. This game is all over the place. Hey, Ada girl. You held on. You see that, Raidou? Tay saw a ghost and didn't hit the dirt. She's gonna hit the dirt sooner or later. I mean, of course, another earthquake just went down. Soon, you know, at this point, I would give up at this point. But say, I knew you were gonna fall down. Like literally, saw heard an earthquake. Now, you got it. I'm going back on the ground. After how many earthquakes you've been dealing with? I feel like at this point you should be more, not afraid of them than the ghosts. And that's saying a lot. An earthquake, huh? Well, that was unexpected. And you went to sleep. Oh, brother. Man, I'm not gonna hold you. Narumi, take her back home. Take her back home. Tell her to take that stupid hat off, and we might be in a good spot. It's like anytime we do anything, she's useless. Guess it was bound to happen sooner or later. Leave Tay to me. I'll take her back to the office. As you should, sir. Thank you. Take her back home where she belongs. Because she just keeps on going out there being knocked out of sleep every time. Got ads? Understood. It's all yours then. Good luck, Raidou. Ruby carried Tay out of the Ishigami show. The dame said we could enter the tower. Let's see if that's true. Alright. Crazy didn't think the tunnel would look like this. It's all just like the girl in the town said it'd be. Who was she? Oh, she's right there. Fox-eyed girl from Ishigami Cho is standing here. Thank you for coming, mister. We're inside Lord Ishigami's body right now. It's the tunnel below Ishigami. There's so much I want to tell you, but this is only the first floor. Sorry, mister, but I need you to come to the top of the 9th floor. I'll be waiting there. Ishigami. There are pit traps all over the place, making it really hard to get around. If you're gonna move around, you should memorize where them pit traps are. Otherwise, you'll end up smack dab where you started from. Alright then, let's see how it goes then. What the? Okay. That's terrible. This game is the definition of Troll City. Human voice echoes through the large corridor. Hey, a human in a place like this? Looks like today ain't your day. I'm in the mood to see some blood flow. Why don't you come a little closer, chump? So do I survive for a minute, or do I gotta beat him in a minute? I don't know which one y'all want me to do exactly. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Alright, let me just do my gold sword. On guard! I don't care about that. Oh, so I had to beat him in 9 seconds? Wow, that's crazy. I'll go solo with it. You're gonna go through it. Only females with elegant speech may pass this point. You're not qualified to pass it. Let me put my specs on. Yeah. Raidou, move! Go ahead. Finally. No! I'm about to punch this gate! Understood. Okay, you get over here. I just need you to do this thing over here. Yeah, this. Yes, I need to destroy this thing. I'm going to have to start spamming that X button, right? There we go. Alright, good. Alright, girl, I need to talk to you real quick. Nope, they said no, shut that up. So cold, I'm so cold. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Alright, run my fade. Talking about some warm me up, bro. Run my fade, bro. That voice sounds familiar. There's a tense presence. Oh no. Bro, every time I just say 80 cents with you, I just get goosebumps. I don't want to deal with you, bro. Just fight me, bro. Him again, the bimbo Gamby. I can honestly say I wasn't expecting to meet him here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think you're a masochist. I think that's what that is, bro. I don't want anything to do with this, I'll be honest. Yeah, you're just a masochist, I'm gonna be honest. Look, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I hate it, you gotta do your job, though. Well, why is it here again? Looks like it's improved itself since last time. Stay focused. Well, Desi has drawn us together once more. Okay, I'm not saying this, bro. Just start the fight, bro. Bro, I'm sorry. You just like just be beat on. I'm just being honest. I can't help you on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This guy's a masochist. We're gonna have to beat the guy up, sadly. And yeah, my MP is cooked. I hate to say it, but I really don't want to fight this guy. The ones you want to fight is the guys that out there got nothing to lose. He ain't got nothing to lose. Oh my good, bro. Golly. Okay, why are you spamming wind moves, you dumb dumb? Bro, I'm about to punch this thing. Talking about real pro, bro. Nah, bro, you just weird, bro. That's just how it is. I don't even want to read your dialogue. Thank you. We're being too greedy. Hogging your overwhelming love for myself. I don't know what you wanted to say at this point, bro. What the heck is this, bro? Oh. I'm surprised I actually survived that attack, honestly. Nope, my turn. Sit down. Stay down. Finally, it's over. It was as persistent as it was inappropriate. At least someone said it. Why did it show up again? Something happening to the capital? Man, kill this thing. Alright, now what do you want, lady? Thanks, Mister. I knew you'd come. You came a long way. It's best that I explain everything. Go for it. Okay. What's gonna be heard for the Inari statue? Sorry for the ruse earlier. We are at the Ishigami Inari. Been enshrined in this town since ancient times. Sounds about right. It can't have escaped your notice that the capital's fortune has decreased dramatically. Calamities caused by all this misfortune have even reached the dragon vein below the earth. Disruption in the dragon vein is the cause of the recent quakes around the capital. The dragon vein is not restored. A large earthquake shall rack the capital, claiming its future. The tunnel was driven into the dragon's vein to prevent this sort of catastrophe from happening. If it has been invaded by a fiend, the body of misfortune and attractor of calamity, it has been affected. It has affected the sacred stone that lies at the very bottom of the tunnels. Sacred stone's compromised. The Ishigami has risen above ground. Okay, separate. So in a nutshell, these disasters are the fault of fiends of misfortune down there. You know, it was the Locust who originally brought the capital's luck to such dangerous low levels. But Don never thought his actions would go so far to affect the capital's dragon vein. Not to mention saddling us with a catastrophic quake. The capital's in serious trouble, and this time we better take this one seriously. Yeah, I'm not saying all that stuff. They got that. As you can see, we in our statues are unable to move. Even our disguises as the young girl, should we challenge the fiends, we would only be defeated. Rather, for the capital's future, we request that you defeat this fiend and restore the sacred stone on the lowermost floor. We Shigami and Nari people, our hope is on you. Oh, Kuzunoha the 14th. Alright, sounds about right. Are you gonna give me a P? Okay, they send you to ground level if you wish. That you will have to return here on foot. You're useless then! Okay, the demon's voice echoes through the large corridor. It sure isn't your day, is it? I ask because you have two women who've fallen in love with you at once. Pick one, the other will resurrect out of jealousy, and it's like with love and hate. How are you going to handle this one? Who's misfortune in loving you? Left unhappily. Okay. I'm about to say, do I actually have to go out there and deal with that the entire time? Because that's the case. Choose the one you can. You just weren't man enough to get my fill of you. What happened? What do you mean by that? What do you mean pick the one I want? Now you do it on her. Okay, so yeah, I just had to kill them both at once. That kind of confused me, but hey, I got the XP out of it. What's up? It sure isn't your day. Well, why? It's because you come by several women fighting over your love. Only one of their feelings are true. If you're a man, you'll be able to tell whose. What is with this game and love, bro? I don't care. Okay, y'all, so for this part right here, I didn't know what I had to do fully, but then I realized after the second one, which was pretty much I had to analyze the other person, and then once I analyzed them, then kill them. But for some reason, the game didn't want to tell me that, so I had to figure out my own way. So yeah, we gonna just go to the part where I already finished it and stuff. Okay, that's what they wanted me to do. Okay, so they want me to kill the one that was analyzed. Okay, that I can analyze. Okay, understood. It's not like the game mentioned it or nothing. They say, oh yeah, nah. Find what was your true love. I thought I wasn't supposed to kill them. Okay, whatever game. You got it, bro. This game just makes no sense. It's like I'm fighting the game and I'm fighting the developers who thought this game was good. Don't tell me it. What the? Bro, please don't tell me it's one of those things where I just keep falling. What? Bro, don't tell me it's one of them things where it just cheeses me and I just can't do nothing.
What kind of place is this?
Well, this doesn't look good, does it? Here comes the pain, I guess. Oh crap! Ooh. Golly! Bro, just take me up, please. Just take me up. Bro, this game is trolling, dog. You're telling me you want me to go out there. I get burned up. I continue to get burned up. You then want me to have another fight. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to pray for the best of run. Nope. Yeah, you thought you all gonna cheat me? Heck no, I'm not fighting that fight. Yeah, I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna go back up. There we go. Alright, what's up? Hmm. To that presence. You gotta be careful, it's already close. So the immense is here. That looks like his father, whatever. I am a bad, lucky boy, you. Like, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. But Yuka Buyu got me. Look at the size of him. He's the one behind all the calamity I'm about to hit. He's like misfortune in a demon form. Dance, scatter. The worst calamity ever. Yeah, you're pretty large. And can you, man, put that tongue back in your mouth? I love the capital now, with the sacred stone misplaced, and look at an all-time low. It's home sweet home for me. See the humans run, see them suffer from earthquakes, disease, despair. The police, the army, the government, all circling the drain. I give this catastrophe 4 stars. Well, I don't got nothing really. I was trying to block. That's my bad. Block. Look, relive the beast. How many of y'all have that stuff? Enemies hate you. Well, I mean, to be honest, they already hated me anyway. Okay, fire does not seem to hurt him. And this girl, everyone just keeps dying. I don't even have the MP to fight this. Okay, y'all, so going into this game, yeah, the Raidou game, yeah, it crashed. So yeah, the boss has been crashing a lot. So what I am probably going to have to do, I'm going to have to probably fix it somehow. So what I'm probably going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to go all the way back at the beginning and then do my thing for it. But what will you see me? Or I'm going to have to do a little cheesy thing. So alright, good. Heal yourself real quick. Nope, we're gonna spam wham attacks. Yep, I told you, we're gonna start spamming. Y'all wanna play like bums? We can play like bums today. I'll spam it. Yep, my turn. Block. Crap, crap. Block, 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 block. Okay, thank you. Pixie, my goodness. Fight disaster, command to heartbeat. Bit of fight, I'm a force fire. Disaster and then judgment. Whatever, I don't care. This is my fave, bro. You repairing something? Okay, let me guess. You're gonna just do almighty attack and I get killed? Why am I missing all my attacks? I swear, if I get hit with judgment, you just gotta kill me, bro. I don't care. Just kill me with judgment. This is stupid. It's just so stupid. Oh yeah, I could keep spamming this move the entire time. Judgment, judgment, judgment. Man, Volt Sword, bro. What's in this game, bro? I'm so tired. How can a human cause a worse disaster than me? How dare you, how dare you, how dare you. Okay, can you stop saying that the entire time? Like, is that all you're gonna keep saying? Dia, do it for my character. Nope. Heal. Judgment, judgment, judgment. Stop spamming that move. Like, you have another move in your arsenal that's not judgment. You know that, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm about to spell get stabbed. Get stunned. Yeah, now I know how I felt, super boss. Nope, you're gonna die today. I'm sick and tired of you. I remember you. You got double something that protects the capital. Raidou Kuzunoha. What disaster. Just die, please. Thank you. That man's a secret boss. This game cannot convince me of anything else. Nah, he's secret boss. That man instant fully Dioron the whole team and healed him. That's the crazy thing. Dioron's supposed to just be a one support healing thing for one person. Nah, he healed the whole squad with that thing. Not even Meteoron, bro. Just straight Dioron. You know he's some nonsense, bro. So bad to have met you. My own personal calamity. Will be gone. And tell your brother or whatever he is related to you to stay away from me. Good job. Defeating a massive feat like that. Fortunate to have you as my successor. You say that the entire time and it doesn't really mean much, Goto. I'm sorry to say that. It's a matter of resetting the keystone and we're done. Let's move on. Golly. Alright, go to the lowest floor or whatever, bro. Dad, gone. You out there beating the dog out of me with this flame. Alright. You. Beautiful sacred seeming stone is placed on the cavity on the ground. The careful observation, you see the sacred stone is slightly misaligned with the cavity. Put it back into the cavity, please. So let me get this straight. No one thought to check in here just to get rid of this earthquake problem? Okay, sounds about right. Whoa, that quick just... Oh, Stacy got me going back underground? Only one way to find out. Oh, you've... Then they're just shaking the entire time, bro. Article the 14th, you have done it. Can you teleport me back up here so I don't have to go out through all the nonsense? Nope, everything's just shaking on the ground. People are just watching. What's going to happen now? What's all the fuss about? So that while I was Wait, dropping the tail? Apparently, did Raidou do this? Now, who else do you think did it, Remy? Like, come on now. Who do you think out there trying to save the day, bro? About to uppercut this man. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? They always say the nail that sticks out gets. I'm not going to. I don't even know if I would want to finish that sentence. You got that. But they think the same holds true for giant pillars. Quick decided, because the Ishigami's back where it belongs. The game can't be sure what happens from in here. Anyhow, case closed. I guess we should go back to the shrine and report the good news. Yeah, please don't let me have to actually go all the way back over there, because I'm going to have to drop kicks on for that. Okay, thank you, because I was about to say, if I had to do that all over, I was literally going to lose my mind. With the sacred stones back in place, Ishigami has returned below the earth. The dragon Fane has also been restored. This should hold any further earthquakes. Your actions have saved the capital from a great catastrophe. There's still an uneasy energy about the capital. I'm certain that your continued actions shall bring a bright future to the capital. Take care of yourself, Raidou. You bear all of our hopes. Had a burp and a cough at the same time. It's not good. Right out there. Well, cool with that thing. Oh, hi, Raidou. Alright, what's up, man? What's up? So, word for you, so I came back. And when I did, I saw it. That tower just pulled itself right back to the ground. You're doing it. I take it. I'm just doing my job. Just doing a little bit of my job. That's it. Just doing a little bit of my job. I wasn't me though. I don't need to be coy, Raidou. Might be the luckiest guy in the capital having an assistant like you around. Well, anyways, he's coming around by now. All right, that's what he says at that. But let's see what he says if I say you got it. Phew. Good going, Raidou. Oh, you know what? Let me play it cool. Let me play it cool, Colette. Let me play it a little cool with it. What the heck? Why is it fighting me? And what's me though? Alright. Always taste coming around by now. Let's get back to office. My character's like, nah, bro. I'm just like that. Raidou explain the circumstances of the investigation to. I hate this thing. This thing keeps doing some dumb nonsense. Investigation to tell you. I'm about to upcut this thing. Are you pulling my leg? That giant tower went back to the ground? You mean to say something that big went down? Like, missed it completely? Thanks to me, because I was. Why'd I have to go and pass out? It's another twist of fortune. Hey, Raidou. They say luck is what you make it, right? That's really hitting it home for me now. Is the world really about luck? I don't think so. That's just me, though. I'm just that guy. I'm just that guy. You're right. You always know what to say, Raidou. If luck's against me, then I'm against luck. I won't let that cow lady luck beat me. Technically, it's a male cow, because that male cow, I just have to acting up. I'm still Kicho Asakura after all. Now you're gonna be now for me. Oh shoot, is it this late already? I have to get back to the newsroom before dark. So I feel like crap. Well, the Ishigami thing is back where it belongs. So all's well and in the capital again, right? Everything's hunky dory? I don't know about that. If the earthquakes are done, my days of tripping are over. I'll catch scoop after scoop after scoop. See you around, Narumi, Raidou. I'll never consider all those quakes might have been something to do with the luck locusts of Tsukigata Village. If we hadn't been on top of our game, the capital would have been hit by a big one, right? Technically, if I had been on the top of my game, because yeah, you ain't fighting them. Wasn't it lucky for us that Kane showed up at the agency? She was the spark that led our fighting about the Tsukigata clan, was she? Technically, you're not lying about that. Bugs that eat people's luck? I'm no Garen or Nagi, but something like that definitely isn't within the bounds of my conjectures. When it had gone wrong, you and me and everyone, capital might have been honest. The hazard that could have left the capital in rubble was so obvious that no one realized it. Probably should have paid attention earlier, but now I'm really feeling how scared the luck locusts are. Then again, you did put Ishigami back in its place. You don't have to worry about the quakes anymore, right? So we're back on an even keel for now. Well, now that that's a load off my mind, I'm pretty bushed. Thinking back, we've been running to and fro without a moment's rest ever since getting back from Sagata. It's early still, but I'm turning in the night for night. I bet you be too. Take the rest of the day off? Why don't you, Raidou? You did good, Raidou. Sleep well, and I'll see you in the morning. Ritual went smoothly. Yeah, that ritual went smoothly. Yeah. Down the man who stole the locusts and tried to block the marriage ritual was behind bars, and so the capper or the caper, following the Sagata clan and the assassins came to a close. There's still something I can't put my mind on. The matter of King Abaddon. King Abaddon, for what Don said, he's the ruler of the insects and destruction. According to the young lord of the Tento sanctuary, the spirit of all these world's people will become the key, opening the bottomless pit. And from that pit will arise the king of who is the abyss. Vito, we met at the Tento sanctuary, also spoke of the coming of the King Abaddon. They called him the Messiah. And what is this King Abaddon? I announced that the Pogitron has been completed, and that he was certain of his premonition of King Abaddon. It's clear to see that the capital's at peace again after the Ishigami chose incident. There's not a hair nor a hide to be seen of the terror known as King Abaddon. That's what makes me worried. Another unknown threat that could be hiding below the surface of our everyday lives. My anxiety about the premonition of King Abaddon, I can only hope there's nothing to it. But honestly, we already know there's something to it. Prelude to Abaddon. Alright, we can stop it there. Crap, can y'all stop blinding me every time? Some nonsense. This sucks. Alright, let us get into this thing. So, what is good, everyone? It is your boy, JJ.Dude341, and we are here on some. Oh my, bro. I hate when that thing does that. Okay, move it up. There you go. So, yeah, we're on Raidou Kuzunoha. There you go. For King Abaddon. I think this is episode 6 or 5 or 6 or something. So, yeah. We have 2 more chapters, if I'm not mistaken. I think I looked it up and it was like 2 more chapters. I had to make sure for people out there because I know I have been kind of slacking on this game a little bit because I did it. Last time I did it was, I think, 3-4 days ago because I was grinding on that Zone Zero thing. So, yeah. Sorry on that advance, but we're here to do this on a Saturday, so let us get into this video or this content here. But, okay. This other way. There we go. A student wearing a Shinado mask is standing before Raidou. You who played the role of Raidou and witnessed this spectacle, I must tell you, it's extremely painful for me, but I must make you aware of the cruel truth. Soon you and the other people will become witnesses. There will come a day when this world is overcome by misfortune. You will bear witness to this. If you have witnessed this spectacle, then the day of misfortune is now inescapable. I do not want you to despair. The future past that day of misfortune. I want you to take a look at that sorrowful face I wear. Okay? The sorrow is the feelings of those who despair for the future after the day of misfortune. The only one who can save the people from this sorrow is the one who assumes the name of Raidou. The one witnessing this spectacle, only you. Sound right? Therefore I want to entrust you with hope. The words I am about to impart. These are my actions to overcome misfortune by borrowing the forms of those you are familiar with. A white-haired man wearing a Shinado mask is standing before Raidou. You play the role of Raidou and witness this spectacle. I would prefer if you listen to this theory. Okay? The prevailing theory is to equate this content with misfortune, yet to submit wholly or woefully to the flow of luck. That comes about as a result of realizing that to resist is a meaningless act. My hope is that you come to see the wisdom of the theory involving the acceptance of misfortune. When the day of misfortune comes, the theory of your future will be tested. You should accept it. Do you understand? Understand? Good. You are wise. Misfortune is the way of this world. To resist it is in theory to destroy your own limited life. Misfortune is the closest and worst natural disaster in this world. You played the role of Raidou, have heard the words of your associates. Well, one of them, not even all of them, but I understand. Well, I understand them. Some accept misfortune, others resist. The two paths are utterly opposite one another, but both are actions to take hold of the future. Jay-Sean Johnson. On the coming day of misfortune, I want you to be the hope that those who despair in the future will badly need. In themselves, your actions to take hold of your future will be a form of hope for the people. Jay-Sean Johnson, do not forget this. Or perhaps all those who have seen this spectacle, you must listen so that you will not repeat his error. Either action involving taking hold of the future is equally noble. Neither is innately good nor evil. However, to avoid your actions dictating the future of your others, remember you are responsible for your actions. Acting without responsibility is destruction. Act responsibly, Jay-Sean Johnson. So I guess that's them telling me I'm neutral at the moment, which I'm fine with that. Because technically, my character is doing the job, but he don't want to see, the girl get cooked though. Raidou heard Narumi's voice from far. Sorry, but we only handle special cases. That's just how it is. Yes, goodbye now. What's going on out there? We've been getting a boatload of inquiries today. Alright, morning, Raidou. Did I wake you up? You can sleep in a little if you feel like it. There's nothing urgent on our plate. Although that reminds me about that Sukigata case. It's already been, 5 days since it finished up? Is that gonna be Tay or Ty or something? Or who's that gonna be? Oh, it is Tay. Excuse me. Afternoon, Raidou. Goto. Oh, Narumi, I suppose. Narumi, where's the coffee in this joint? My throat's dry as a whistle. You didn't think to get some of your own stuff? That's kind of crazy, though, but I mean, okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Black Girl. It's over there, but you must make it yourself, though. Hey, you ever stop to think that maybe it's a little harsh to tack me on the end like that? I told you before, this isn't a cafe. It's the Narumi Detective Agency. Detective. Gosh, someone woke up on the wrong side of bed. Relax, Narumi. I come bearing gifts. Look, I stopped by Tsukikato Cho on my way to do some investigating. Feast your eyes. Shortcake from the dessert parlor. What's wrong, Narumi? You look glum. Don't you like cake? Oh no, it's not that. It just puts me in mind of this girl who wanted to become a pastry sir. I don't know what that word is, I'm sorry. I know what it means, but with pastry stuff, but like I don't know like who's referring to unless he's referring to the girl that we saw. Excuse me, Tay, make yourself at home. Coffee's on. Say right up. Who's the room he talking about just now? I explain circumstances of the investigation of Ty. Or Tay. You feeding me a line? Poor Kane. She gave up her dream to become a pastissier for the sake of her home village? Yep, they were talking about her. Yeah, I was right. Okay, I was making sure it was a Kane. And she was sacrificed? Sacrificial ritual? We're talking about the same Tsukigata village? Right? I can't believe it. To think that still goes on to this day and age, and people still go along with it willingly. Look, Raidou, Nuri might have said those things. There's no way he's not worried about and sick about Kanye inside. Well, of course he's gonna be worried. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people, if you don't have worry about it, I ain't gonna like you terrible person. But like, come on now, like he's gonna be worried a little bit about that. I shouldn't have brought the shortcake, should I? I mean, it's technically not your fault. But come on, why is that a choice? What I say? Nah, you did a bad thing. Like, if you didn't know, oh, it's okay, Raidou. I'm glad you're thinking about me, but I've known him for a long time. I know what he's like. I know him the way I do. I'm sure he's all balled up inside with grief. That's all like him. He's too kind. I mean, that sounds about right. Sorry, but I should be going. Tell the roomie I said hi. See you, Raidou. So you did that just to give me another thing. Jeez Louise, the phone's been ringing off the hook. I can't even count how many times we've had today. And every last one of them's a missing persons case. Huh? Wasn't Tay just here? Did she just go home already? Yes, she did? Alright, thank goodness you're still here. You too, Narumi. Wow, she just really immediately was gonna say, I'll see you later. Comes right back. Like, at this point, you got it, bro. Like, just go ahead and say. Listen up. It's really cloudy outside. There wasn't a cloud in the sky when I first came over. For crying out loud. What's going on with today? First my gifts go wrong, now the weather. Christ, I just remembered. The laundry's still on the clothesline of all the rotten mug. Yeah, the dame's like a typhoon at this point. Another inquiry. Guess I should complain if business is booming. I could use a break. Come on, Raidou. Let's head to the roof. Let's go. Fruit. Well, what do you know? Till it's right on the money. Those guys are gloomier than me without my water coffee. So I have to yawn every time. It's enough to ruin a guy's whole day. You can't work under these conditions. You with me, right, Raidou? No man can get fired up on just got this. What is with these things? Like, y'all, so with these certain questions, I'm letting these know for some other people. The questions you see that are like this, they give you either a yes, you did good, or a no, you did bad type of thing. Like, one's a villain choice, or neutral-ish to slash bad choice. Other one's the good choice. One's justice, one's not justice in another way. That's just how that is. But I mean, I can't because I'm right. I know. Really? Wow. My hat's off to you. Figuratively, of course. Well, I mean, he's right. He can do whatever he wants. Just don't poison him because he's gonna crash out. In that case, I think I'll leave the agency to you today while I cool my heels at the red light district. Go for it. That was a joke. Just so you know, even that part, or even the part about the red light district. Still, it's awful quiet. That time the Fukushi brought the localists in the capital and all the commotion it's caused seems so long ago now. Yeah. Wait, do you see a flyer or something? What the deuce is that? What are you talking about? What is it, Goto? Do I have something on my face? What are you just staring at now, kitty? The sky? Look at the sky, Goto? You might want to look over there. That doesn't look really good. It looks like I got some blood on this clouds at this point. I think this is a rough time. What is that? Is this going to be the thing where you go out there show it? Oh, there you go. The Day of Misfortune is chapter 5. But I'm ready to box what I need to box. I ain't going to hold you. So it don't really matter to me. Hey, that red thing up in the sky. What's it doing up there? What is that? Say right out. Does this remind you of a certain incident at Ishigami Cho? Remember that? Where those capillaries inside Ishigami got jostled. It caused that series of earthquakes. That's not the only fishy thing that's been happening lately. They all have been major disasters too. What's happened to our capital? And your ground. This is an urgent mission. If I don't get some food in this stomach of mine, I'll be a disaster. Let's not write them. I've got a hankering for Tawara's curry rice. Can't say all their names right. Now that's the idea in my head. I really want some. To Tawara's. Oh my God, I'm about to uppercut myself. To Tara Ya, right to curry rice. I'm about to uppercut myself, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because I'm about to cook up myself saying these names. Because I don't know if it's Tawara or if it's like Tuwara, because I don't know how they be making it try to work. I gotta say, that thing very slow when you do it, though. Alright. Raidou and Narumi enjoyed a plate of Tawara Ya's blazing spicy curry rice. Yeah, I'm about to cut myself down. That's because I'm probably tired for no reason. Just my luck. Why though to pick today of all days to call it my tab? I wish I'd never remembered their delicious curry rice. Drat the luck. Hey, fancy meeting you two here. Or hey, I don't know what you're talking about though. But be serious. It really isn't my day, is it? Oh, it's the other detective dude. Long time no see, Detective Cosmo. Oh yeah, your name's Cosmo. My bad, I forgot. Why so formal? It's just me, you and me. Right, Ruby? Yeah, right. And Raidou here. Ah, Raidou. Look good as always. Reminds me of when I was your age. Please don't say that. I'm sorry. I don't like when people say that because I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? When a person just says, "Hey man, you look like how I was when I was young," and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. We get it, Kazuma. You have a favor to ask. What is it? Wait, you guys aren't busy, are you? I was hoping you could do me a solid, being such good detectives and all. Right, and of course we'll be doing it as fine upstanding citizens, which means you're not paying us. Take it easy there, will ya? Just think of it as doing your part for a brighter future at the Capitol. Well, you can get the details around when my officers wandering around here. I've already given them the go-ahead for you, Narumi, I think. You think? Well, I'm just getting off night shift, so I'm headed home. I'll leave the rest of you to you in your oh-so-capable hands. But outside, right? Y'all cannot keep asking me to do stuff and I'm not getting paid. That's right, laugh it up. He doesn't even care that we've got more pressing concerns here. Although it's kind of interesting that Detective Kasumi or Kazama's involved. The police wouldn't be poking around unless there's been some crime, and they sent Detective Cosma from the homicide division. Right, what do you think? You look into this? Right, that Cosma say so after all. Let's go up to the officers and get the full scoop. We want the ones in white wearing those fancy hats. Let's ask them together. What's the information? Okay, it has to be you. Aren't you that assistant at that detective agency? Oh my goodness, I'm about to uppercut myself. Detective Cosmo told me about you. You're assistant with that case, right? Yeah, we don't know the cases though. What's this case you're talking about? Detective Cosmo didn't fill you in? He did not. Investigating what looks like a serial killing. It's happened all over the Capitol. We all got to go around these strange wood fragments left behind at every scene. Wood fragments? That's what I said. I've got one on load from the lab boys if you want to look at it. Right, isn't that... Mind if I see that for a second? Yeah, it looks like the Sukigata thing, honestly. Ruby takes the fragments and pieces them together. Thought so. Hey, how'd you do that? This is the first time I put this particular puzzle together. Hey, Raidou, this looks like one of those insect cages that 8th Fukushi Clade uses, isn't it? The cage that holds the locusts? Yeah, indeed it is. Not those things again. They found fragments of the cage at each of the murder scenes. Well, would you look at that? Who would have thought those splinters were actually from an insect cage? I'll pass the word along to the other guys. Thanks for your help, Detective. I thought the Sukigata business was over and done with. No, if Don is still in jail, that thing is probably still gonna happen. We better take a harder look into the connections between these killings and Fukushi. We're time to roll up our sleeves and get to investigating. That's all of emphasis will happen at once. We want the ones in white wearing the fancy hats. Let's ask them together, shall we? You again? Oh, it's you two. You figured out about the insect cage thing, right? I just heard. So investigating those serial killings, I'll tell you everything I know. What do you need? Details about the cage. This is about a serial killing case. Bodies popping up all over the Capitol. Very bad news. Not exactly sure what the killer's doing, but whatever it is, leaving those guys ripped to shreds after they're killed. Yeah. Anything else? How about the insect cage in total? Because with fragments, they were a part of the insect cage. Dang, that means all the fragments we found at the crime scene must all be the same thing. The type of wood and the market on them all same. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Alright then. Suspects are large, be careful. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. You. There you go. Oh, my buddy told me about you guys. You're the ones who pieced insect cage, yeah? So you want to know about serial killings, right? Tell me what you can. Yes, especially in killings lately, pretty nasty ones too. Seems like what really happened between yesterday and around noon today. So far, we've confirmed 3. Oh, so we got 3 confirmed stiffs on our hands. Anything else? Okay, so especially put together, we found a crime scene. They came from, let's see, Manicho, Genjicho, and Harubicho. And time they found a stiff, those whispers weren't far off. Anything else? the crime scene. Don't have much to tell you. The insect cage we just talked about is the only real lead. Anything else? Okay, nothing then. Okay, this game is kind of. Okay, tell me about the flying monster. Flying what? It's probably some South's idea of a funny story. Though there might not be any monsters out today, but don't you think this guy looks kind of strange? That big red thing up there? What is that? Else. Alright. Careful suspects so large. Hey, Raidou. We've got good leads and a few points of interest. Okay, here's my problem with this thing. I hate having to do these things where I have to go back here, go back to the same spot, go back here again to talk to the guy, then go back to the other guy to talk to him a little, and then go back here to talk to this guy just to get every information out the way. That's kind of just lazy. That's just right lazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of straight lazy. But keep on though. Stop by agency when you have a moment. Right now, I want to talk this over with you. First off, that was some good work you did asking around Sukoto Cho. Now then, I know we just got back to the office. But all those serial killings at the Capitol, I want to sit down and pour over the situation for a while. And I think the way to do that is to have an investigational meeting. How about it? Just get it out the way, bro. I hate these meeting things. I really do. Alright, I'll pour myself some coffee and we can get started. Well, please do. I mean, it just comes down to this. What? No! We're out of coffee beans. I can't believe this. What awful luck. Go and get some, bro. I'll sit here. Now that's not quite the same without the tang of fresh roasted coffee in the air, but you might as well get this started. If you want coffee, get some coffee, bro. I don't care enough about that coffee. Okay, it seems there's a murder mystery in the Capitol, right under our noses, a serial killing. So far, there's 3 confirmed crime scenes, and just for someone out there that's complaining, oh, but wouldn't you want it to be kind of like this? Like it's like a Phoenix Wright thing? I don't mind it. But at some point in time, there's times where you don't need it, there's times you need it. But there's this time, I guess it's fair to need it, so I guess I can't complain about it, could I? No. Alright, so far there's 3 confirmed crime scenes. Wadabe Cho, Genza Cho, and the other one is Genza Cho, and technically, was there one at Romy Cho? Yeah. Right, that's what the police shamus told us. So far, there's been 1 murder for Medicho, Genzacho, and Harumicho. Here's a map pinpoint where each victim was found. Alright, go for it. Looking at this, I can see it covers the whole map, north to south. Perpetrator seems pretty mobile. Sounds about right. So far, nothing's out of the ordinary for your average psycho killer, but then we notice strange patterns to all the murders so far. In each crime, there was a piece of wood left behind. When put it together, we found something that was part of psycho killer as well. You know what that is, right? We seized the insect cage. That's right. All the murder scenes, pieces of the insect cage nearby. Yeah, but it's made out of that same weird wood thing or whatever. Aha! This is it. Today's my day, Raidou. Even without the coffee to get the neurons firing, I realized just what we need to know. We've seen somebody disappear before leaving only insect cage fragments, haven't we? At Manicho. Remember him? Tatsumi. I think we all know this. Yep, it's Tatsumi. Mr. Lucky. These 2 murders, where remnants of the insect cage were left behind, they're anything like Tatsumi's case. All the victims have bugs in those cages. Looks this again. Some of the testimonies from the witnesses at the crime scene were a little peculiar, wasn't it? And when we talked to said they saw something fly away after the murder. What did they see again? Technically, I mean, to be honest, if we see this, I'm leaving this game. But yeah, a monster though. A flying monster though. But if I saw a big flying creature That was a battleship? I'm sorry. I'm leaving the game again. I already see that in the first game. I don't need to see it in this game. I don't. Yeah, that was it. I don't know if these flying monsters have anything to do with the locusts or luck locusts, but whatever's causing this string of murders in the capital, it worries me. First thought we vanished mysteriously. Now we got serial killings with the similar circumstances. I'll grant that there was a wide gap between disappeared and dead, but all the same, if luck locusts are involved, the wolves might as well go home too now. Murders in the capital looks like we're on the case again. Sounds about right. That about does it, I think. Meeting adjourned. Thanks, Raidou. And here we thought that we were through with the Fukushi, the luck locusts. Looks like we still have a little ways to go. Seems like the threat of fate connected to the capital Sukata village hasn't been completely cut. Raidou, I have to be honest. Sorry, I yawn. What do you want to say? Since it's King Abaddon's hands in these murders, it's just like the Ruby said before. If the people despair over their bad luck, that becomes a key. Calling King Abaddon from the bottomless pit. That stored up the fortune of the capital, looks has stolen the Pochitron at Tsukata village. But the capital's bad luck hasn't run out yet, and the premonition of King Abaddon can still come true. Maybe I'm fretting over nothing, but you should keep that possibility in mind. When you investigate these murders, don't rule out King Abaddon. Do our part by writing it down in the detective's notebook. Serial killings. Under that, about the killings. Raidou Goto, why the long faces? Let's take a moment to catch our breaths and then head out. We got some crises to inspect. One in Manicho, one in Gentacho, and one in Harubicho. If we're headed to Harubicho, we need to use the train.